Welcome to this tutorial on the Holiday Jamboree blanket, part 4 of 6. So once you have finished your knotted ridge after you've done your alpine stitch, the next round section is going to be several steps. The first step to this round is a stitch sequence of a simple stitch, 2 knit, and 2 simple stitches. So that is a simple stitch, 2 knit, and 2 simple stitches. You'll continue that all the way around, and then when we come back for round 2 of this section, we will be changing it up. I'll see you in just a moment so we can do round 2 of this section. So now that you have finished round 1 of this stitch section, we will be going on to round 2. I went ahead and I put a stitch marker into our corner increase. I did that to show you for the next stitch that's coming up. Now this round is a repeat of 5 stitches. The first stitch is a bobble stitch. To do a bobble stitch, you'll be placing 5 Tunisian double crochets into the same loop. So you'll do that by yarning over, going into the loop as a knit stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And you'll be doing that 5 times into the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, yarn over, go into the stitch as a knit, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 3, yarn over, go back in as a knit stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 4, then yarn over, go back in as a knit stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now we have those 5. That's why I put the stitch marker here, so we could see the 5 by themselves. So what we're going to do is you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to pull through all 5 of those loops. And now we have our bobble. The next stitch is our simple stitch. We'll be placing a simple stitch, and it's going to be a little tight, but it's going to go right next to our bobble. So you can just push the bobble behind your hook and pull up a simple stitch, because you can always just push the bobble through. And then we do 2 knit stitches. So the knit stitches will always be in knit stitches. So 1, 2, and then a simple stitch. That is the stitch pattern. So we'll do a bobble again. So yarn over, go in as a knit stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in as a knit stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're doing 5 of those into this one knit stitch. So yarn over, go back in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, there's 3, yarn over, go back in as a knit stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, there's number 4, and then yarn over, go back in as a knit stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and there's our 5. We have our 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through those 5. And then we're going to do a simple stitch. And you can push your bobble through and 2 knit. 1, 2, and a simple stitch. And then just repeat the pattern all the way around. And then we'll come back for round 3 of this pattern. I'll see you in just a moment. So for rounds 3, 4, and 5, we will be pulling up simple stitches where we pulled up simple stitches and the bubbles. And then we'll be pulling up knit stitches where we pulled up knit stitches. We're going to continue building up on our knit stitch section and our simple stitch section. So again, simple stitch, and simple stitch. And then where we did our knit, we will put a knit stitch into it. You'll do that again for rounds 3, 4, and 5. Then we'll come back for row 6 of this pattern. So for round 6, what you'll do is continue with the stitch pattern. And then when you get to your simple stitch part, on that middle simple stitch, we will be doing an extended Tunisian front post stitch. What that is we're going to yarn over twice, so 1 and 2. We're going to insert our hook behind the front and the back bar of the simple stitch that we put into our bobble. Then we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That is our extended stitch. So and then we'll do a simple stitch, and then your 2 knits, 1 and 2, and then we have our 3 simple stitches here. So we'll do a simple stitch, yarn over twice, 1, 2, find that front and back bar of the simple stitch that goes through our bobble. You're going to go in and pull up both of those just like that, so you can see there's 2, the front and back. Then you're going to yarn over, pull up that loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you're going to do that all the way around for this entire round. If your end stitch ends on the extended Tunisian front post double stitch, just place a simple stitch in that spot instead of the extended Tunisian front post double stitch. And then we're going to come back and continue with the stitch pattern for this section. So now that we have finished round 6, which was our round with the extended Tunisian front post double crochet, we will be repeating rows 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll start with the bobble stitch row. Just continue your stitch pattern where they line up. And you'll do a bobble stitch into the front post double crochet. You'll do this repeat for 3 more times for a total of 4 repeats or 4 rows of bobble stitch. It'll equal a total of 21 rounds for this section. Remember, this pattern does grow because of the nature of in the round. You'll just continue with the pattern in reverse or forward, depending on if you're left or right-handed. But the stitches do remain the same. Knit will always be in knit, and the simple stitch will be simple stitch unless specified with the bobble or with the extended front post double crochet. And again, you'll do it for 3 more repeats for a total of 4 repeats. So go ahead and continue, and then we'll come back for the next part of this pattern. The knotted ridge is time-stamped in part 1 of 6. So once you have completed your 21 rounds in the bobble section, you will do the knotted ridge. The knotted ridge consists of 1 round of knit stitch, 2 rounds of purl, a round of knit stitch with the Afghan knot on the return pass, another round of knit stitch which pulls the Afghan knot forward, 2 rounds of purl, and 1 round of knit stitch. That is a total of 8 rounds that consist of the knotted ridge. So go ahead and do your knotted ridge. Please consider giving me a like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated, and leave me a comment. I do like to chit chat. Thank you. That ends part 4 of 6.